What is up, everyone? Welcome to the breakdown here for the Midwest Open for the NXL in Ohio. Brain fart. So if you guys are coming over from the snake side, you guys already know that it is from everything from that line over. If you're coming from the middle, it's everything in between those lines. We're going to be going over the Dorito side. So if you haven't checked out the middle and the Dorito side breakdowns, please make sure that you go ahead and do that so you get a full view of the field and kind of a whole understanding there of how to break things down. So let's, without further ado, get into the Dorito side and let's look here. So like usual, it's really important to see who is it that shoots you off the break. So like we saw on the snake side, let me get to the actual box here. That tower does have a shot this way, which means that you have the same shot back. Now, if there was someone that was floating here, I think if you practice this shot, you might be able to catch this guy. So how they get in there should be interesting. I think because this can is actually outset a little bit. So you know what might work is if you, I was going to say maybe if you bounce it off this can, if it'll skip into this zone instead of trying to float over the top and shoot blind. I guess it's still kind of blind anyway, but it could be an option. You know, if you see that they're not going wide and you kind of start bouncing it off here, it might skip in enough that it kind of skips over this way. But for someone that's going to run and gun here, for sure they need to be careful of the guy that might be floating in the middle. I really think that the first punch is going to be on the center of the field, and then the snake side, there's some chaos in there, so it'll be interesting to see how people play that. The inside shot, yeah, they have the tower can shoot this way and the can can shoot that way. Can you do anything here? No, the can is not able to do anything to help out the snake side there. But let's look at the Dorito side. So this can doesn't look too bad. I think you might be able to bounce it off of here, and it might skip. It's going to be kind of low. I wonder if you hit it about here, if it'll at least come more like chest level to shoot into your mirror. But go back to like more of a normal. I mean, you can kind of shoot over this way. I don't know if it's going to be too difficult for this guy to beat that gun there. So that could definitely be something. Let's see. As we try to fill out, there's the back center shot over the top here and the middle, of course. But coming out to here might be relatively safe. So if you run straight out here, the back center can shoot through here, but maybe if you hug right here and stay low, you can use a lot of this to block you out and then dive across into that Aztec. And maybe even just keep going, man. Because what I'm seeing here is that if you kind of overslide and just keep going, unless they're set up perfectly and have their first shot perfect, I don't know that they're going to be able to get that easily. It could be worth the risk. And then the back center has to shoot through a bunch of weird pins. So this bite could be worth it. Now let's see what you gain from that. Well, first let me double check here in the Aztec so I can make sure. Yeah, nothing really helping snake side. Can't shoot down the wire. So coming here would be if they are not wide. That would be a reason to come here because then you can shoot through this gap. My guess is there's going to be a lot of people running wide on the Dorito side. Let's look here. Don't think this is really worth it to stay here. Again, unless they aren't wide. If they aren't wide, then you could come here and shoot this gap and stop them from making that move. Inside shots, only if they're popping their head up. And I don't know that I'd want to be staying there. This is a little tiny bunker, but it might be better just to stay wide. So let's check that out. So as we come up, okay, if you stay low, that center can't really shoot you. Let's see what you gain here. Ooh, this could work. Now, this is something that we saw on the center breakdown. I'm pretty sure if you skip it off here or a little bit more into the middle, one of these is probably going to bounce into that center. So I'm not sure how much people are going to be in here looking Dorito way. I feel like if they are up there, it might be more snake side. That's just my guess. Who knows? Sometimes we get out to the field and I am completely flipped around. And that's just how it is, which is okay. something that could work as well is shooting this can if it bounces into the back center, because I think the back center will be used to help slow down this Dorito side push, or the tower. Because we saw the tower, where was the gap at? There was a gap that they could shoot, and I need to find it again. Oh, maybe I was thinking something different. Oh, it was that tower shooting the snake side. This tower was not for that. It was the back center. So that back center, I think, is going to be more of a threat to stop you. Of course, someone in the middle, double check that, but it might not even hurt just to, as you wrap around, bounce it off there, bounce it off a couple of these, and then like just continue wrapping as you go, and you'll probably be able to catch someone or at least put them in enough that you can make the move. Because they're having to shoot through a forest there. You probably have the same bounce here too. It's going to get kind of tight for the back center, seeing that. But it looks like the back center might be the better option to slow this guy down. Oh, what about down the wire? You can't really do a whole lot down the wire. If you stay low, I think you should be okay. But someone that stands tall has an issue of getting shot down the wire here. Could you maybe step out a little bit and shoot down the wire? That could be a possibility. So that could be something there. If no one is stopping this move, so the back center should be able to shoot this. But if no one stops this bunker right here seems pretty important, because that tower over there is really going to be a thorn in the side for the snake. So getting them off the field would be a huge, huge help for them. You might have kind of the same bounce here too, off that same can. I bet you're going to see this can get painted a lot. And we'll go and see if it's worth coming up here. I know we went wide first, but yeah, that center definitely has a lot of shots there. But I don't know, they might have some problems keeping on their gun. So who's going to be your threat after that? Let's say you get that guy off the field. It's probably that can. So maybe that can is worth getting to, and they just have to live behind their gun. Interesting. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that works out. Okay, so let's see as we keep wrapping here. So yeah, same shots there. Of course, be careful of that guy. You could probably come here and wrap and bounce here, and might skip all the way across. So even if there's someone on the snake side, if you wanted to try to help out if they have pressure where you can't really get here, because if you get here, could you push in? You might be able to push in and get that shot, or at least shoot the pin again, and that should go right into that player. So that's good there. This Dorito side looks pretty strong, actually. I think it might be like a 2-2-1. There might be just one guy snake side, and two in the middle and two on the Dorito side. Because I think the middle is going to get real sketchy real quick. I still feel like the middle is going to be the first punch. That's where you're going to see a lot of action initially. And then if you can get these guys down the field, this Dorito side starts getting nasty. Yeah, because you can start wrapping in on the snake a little bit, crawl up, come into here, shoot that 50 snake. If there is someone in that outside snake, snake one. Yeah, this gets pretty good here. So let me go back. Let's look at this can and see if it might be worth coming up to here. Go up to a normal height. Oh, this can might be good. You just got to live behind your gun. That's the only thing, is like you're really going to be just tucked in. It's kind of a death trap here. That's the only issue. That being said, if they put you in and move to that Dorito 2, let's say, I think, could you run quickly and come to here? But then you're blocked out. Yeah, you'd have to like sit back and shoot that gap, which would get kind of sketchy. So you might need to just have the... I mean, you can see that shot from the back center, that they have both those gaps there. But I'm pretty sure that one of those bounces is going to work off this can. So this can could come up here to help out. Or do you want to send too wide? Actually, this could be, okay, this might be the two-man operation here. Again, you're seeing me put stuff together in real time. Having a two-man operation here where one can sit and wrap and put pressure in on the guys that are helping to shoot those gaps to stop them might be enough that it makes the guy make the bump, and then the next guy can just follow him up right away and then be shooting a lot of those same guys. So I think that might be what it is here. Not that this can is useless. I think you could come here and again hold this gap. Like if they haven't gone wide, coming up to here could be really, really good, because then actually you can almost wrap the whole thing or just sit here and shoot that gap there. Like that could be really, really good. Okay, so I think that's kind of like an if-then type scenario. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely bounces for sure off these pins. You just got to find them. I don't really like this. I think the bigger runs on the Dorito side, how you switch that up and how deep you go, all of that is going to disrupt this shot. Maybe having someone come out. I know that wedge is going to block it. Could they come out? Nope, that can is going to block it. I mean, you might have someone just stand right here and shoot right over the top, right back at that back center if it skips through here, or someone else on the snake side doing that. It might force them to come up a little bit quicker to not be able to shoot that outside. But yeah, at least if they come here, they can kind of see how far did they go. Your guy gets further up, and maybe you can shoot this outside. But yeah, I kind of feel like what I'm seeing is that it's going to be a 2-2-1. So 2 on the Dorito side, 2 in the middle, and then 1 more in the snake. I could be wrong. It's just that it looks like the first punch is going to be in this middle. Secondly, will come through the Dorito side, and then you can kind of close out with the snake. Not that the snake can't be deadly, but you have to clear out this middle to let your snake go to work. So that's why I think having 2 here, where you have the home shooting over at the Dorito side, the tower shooting snake, you have someone either floating to shoot this cut, and then diving out to here, and then someone else running all the way out, and then you do a 2-man operation here. I mean, there's a lot of options. So I don't know. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I mean, this is definitely an interesting one. Like I mentioned, I actually won't be in Cincinnati, so I'll still try to get some footage for you guys this weekend to help out with breaking things down and all that. But that being said, I'll be over in Europe. So if you're going to be out there, yeah, I'll be out there and I'll see you. So tell me what you guys think about the Dorito side in the comments down below. And as always, remember, watch, learn, win. Thanks.